So you have a Riddell Speed or a Riddell Victor and you want cam locks. In this video, I'm going to tell you how to do that, and I'm going to also tell you maybe you shouldn't do this. But if you're going to do it, at least let me show you the right way to do it. So Graham's Not Hungry and Bryce Young clips, big shout out. You were the two most recent people that asked how to do this. And if you have questions about equipment that you want me to answer, leave your comments and I do my best to get to them. All Riddell Speeds and Riddell Victors, it's the same exact shell. The Victors now are called Victor I because the pads are inflatable. Anyway, they all come with soft or hard cup buckles. Well, the problem with the buckles are they're kind of hard, especially for the little guys, right? So 6, 7, 8, 9-year-olds, especially if you upgrade to like a SportStar buckle, they're pretty tough. Well, let's talk about putting cam locks on here. First step, you have to get yourself a Phillips screwdriver because you're going to want to take off the snap post that the chin strap normally sits on, and then on the inside you see there was a T-post. You need to take that off. So this T-post is essentially a washer that accepts the other side of that thread. Boom. We don't need these anymore. The cam lock, what used to be the ratchet strap, is probably Riddell's best creation, I think. You put the helmet on your head, you strap yourself in, you're good, you press a button, you release. So I could see why you'd want to do that, but they're intended only for the Riddell SpeedFlex. If you look at the housing of the cam lock, it has this square, which usually sits in a cutout, so it doesn't move. Well, do not cut a big square in your helmet for this to sit in. What you'd want to do is sit this here, and flip this over, and in the description of this video, I'll put the link to this screw. Now, the truth is, at the time of filming, we're actually out of these screws, but this is a 3/8 inch flat machine screw with a Phillips head. And what you want to do is just put that right in here. Use your Phillips head to tighten this down. And in this case, you're going to need to crank it like pretty good. And just like that, you have a Victor or a Speed helmet with cam locks. So that is pretty cool. Here's the downside to doing this. With the SpeedFlex, this little square sits in the shell and it won't move. This is going to move. It's just going to. And I've done a video in the past where I put this on an F7 and people were like, yeah, use a hot glue gun, use super glue. I promise you that will not last more than a couple of hours or a couple of games maximum. The problem with it moving is when it's sitting on your head, you don't want the chin strap to potentially pivot because you want it to sit on your chin nice and tough, right? So I still don't love this. I really, really don't. However, for the younger kids, they're not doing real hard hitting, and I don't think they're going to be moving around too much. This might be a really good option for you. The screw that I used on our website is called a dome screw. You might be able to find a 3/8 short screw at like Lowe's or Home Depot or a hardware store, but it's got to be the exact same thread count as this, so that could be tricky. And if this helped you, just give me a thumbs up, maybe share this video. Until next time, cheers.